Hello friends and welcome to my channel. So today, because I got so many questions asking me about how to use the 1324 and 1326 strategy. So basically for myself, someone asked me like, can I use this strategy on the baccarat, on the roulette, or can I use this one on the blackjack table? So I would say yes, you can use this strategy for every table that you want. But for myself, for my experience, the strategy is the best work when you use this strategy on the baccarat table. Why? Because for the especially for the blackjack, I think the blackjack is maybe not very suitable to use this strategy to play, because blackjack is not 50% chance to win, you know what I mean? Because the strategy is only work when it's kind of like one-to-one payment and 50% chance to win. But the blackjack is not really, because if you guys got experience on the blackjack table, it's not 50% chance to win. You got a lot of chance to lose. Most of the time you lose money. That's the truth. That's the truth, because I'm a dealer. I know most of the time you lose on the blackjack table. It's hard to win the blackjack, except you use some strategy like the card counting of MIT or some other stuff. And the second thing someone asked me is about the roulette. Like, can I bet on only the odd, even, red, or black? And with this strategy on the roulette table, I said yes, but it's kind of not very best strategy for the roulette table. Why? Because on the roulette table you got the 0 and a double 0 as well, so the chance to win is lower than 50%. And someone said like, oh, I can bet on 0 and double 0. Well, it's not for this strategy, believe me. So this strategy is not really work well. It's work, but it's not work well on the roulette. For me, this strategy is best work on the baccarat table, especially if you can win like 2 hands in a row. And remember, as I said before, every single clip I do, I always say this. I would say like, don't bet every single hand. Just bet on the hand that you're sure. You have to be a sniper. You only shoot when you're sure. Just one shot and you make money. Don't bet every single hand. Don't use the automatic gun to shoot every single hand and expect to win something. It's too hard. If you bet every single hand and you expect to win some hand and at the end you get a profit, that's impossible. It's too hard, believe me. It's my experience. It's too hard that you make money from bet every single hand. Believe me, stop doing that. If you're still doing that, I'm guarantee you're gonna lose money, all your money. So if you want to make money, just try to bet only the hand that you're sure you like more than 50% chance to win. If possible, almost 100% chance to win, then you bet. But someone asked me like, do this like betting strategy is like important? Is it like I need to use this strategy? I would say, well, it's not important if you don't want to, like if you're not a big bet, like if you just bet small, sometimes you bet like maybe 5 or 6 hand a night. You did a strategy is you not really need this one, alright? But if you're like like the pro player or something like that, or you want to like manage your risks a little bit, you can apply this strategy to bet. Because someone like I see so many people they how to do. They bet the first hand maybe like $100. The second hand they bet 1,000. Like, oh my goodness, what if the second hand you lose? You win 100 and you lose 1,000. So it's too hard to get the 1,000 back. Like it's 10 times of the original bet. So like if you got the betting step, maybe it's easy for you to manage your risks and get your money back a little bit faster, not faster. All right. So yeah, let's see. So the first thing I would like to say is like, this strategy again only work when you win 2 or 3 hands in a row. This strategy, the 1-3-2 and 1-3-2, the 1-3-2-4 and 1-3-2-6 betting strategy is work very well when you win 2 or 3 hands in a row. Alright, so let's start with the first question someone asked me. Someone asked me like, I use this strategy and I lose a lot of money. Why? I said, why? How you bet this strategy? He said like, well, The first hand I bet one ship. I bet one ships. Oh, sorry. There you go. The first hand I bet one ship. The second hand I bet 3 ships. The third hand I bet 2 ships. And the last hand I bet 4 ships. And I said, did you win like 3 or 4 hands in a row? I said, no, I lose every single hand. I lose 4 hands in a row. And I use this strategy and I lose a lot of money. Why? I lose 10 ships. I said, well, that's the wrong way to bet. You know, like, you not bet 1, 3, 2, 4, you know, like every single time. Doesn't matter you win or lose. You have to follow the rule. Alright? If you win, you go to the next step. If you lose, you have to go back to 1 first. Alright, let me show you about this thing. 1, 3, 2, 4. Right? Let's start with this one first. 1, 3, 2, 4. For example, if you win, the net gonna be 1. So you got $1 ships in profit, right? The second step, after you win the first hand, is you bet the second step, which is 3. For example, if you win, what you get now? You got 4 ships in profit. Now this hand, you gonna bet 2 ships. Sorry. You bet 2 ships. And what if you lose? This one, someone confused. I know maybe you're not confused, but some of the guys who don't have experience before, they're confused. So you lose, right? So now your profit decrease to 2. Then you have to go, when you lose, you have to go back to 1 again. Remember, if you lose, you have to go back to 1 again. Doesn't matter which step you are now, but whenever you lose, you have to go back to 1 again. Go back to the start again, back to 1. All right? Why? Because this strategy allows you to minimize the risk of losing money. They don't want you to bet too high, don't want you to bet too much, to minimize the way you're losing money. And if you like win 2 hands in a row, you see, like this one, you win 2 hands in a row. Even you lose on the 3rd hand, you still get a profit, and you can, you know, like you still got a profit. This profit to lose 2 more, to lose 2 more hands. You can win 2 hands in a row, and you lose 3 hands in a row, and you still get nothing to lose. All right, you get this one. So this strategy is work well if you win 2 hands in a row or 3 hands in a row. And what I expect from you guys is don't bet every single hand. Only bet the hand that you're sure. Only bet the hand that you think you're gonna make money with that hand. All right. So someone asked me like, oh well, so can you show me what if I win like every single hand, or if I win like 4 hands in a row, and what if I lose 4 hands in a row? Yes, I can do it for you. All right. For example, if you said the 3rd hand you win, so now your profit gonna be 6, right? And yeah, you just follow step 1, 3, 2, 4. This one gonna bet 4. If you win, at the end you're gonna win 10 chips. So you win 10 chips off the initial bet of 1 chip for the first one. All right. And what if I lose every single hand? What if I lose every single hand? What gonna happen? Can you show me what if I lose every single hand? So -1, right? You just follow the step. I lose, right? Okay, no worry. I just keep on betting 1. Lose again? Yes. You see? So this strategy allows you to minimize the risk, minimize the way you lose money. What if you win 2 hands in a row? Yes, of course. You get your money back soon. Sorry. This one. No. Doesn't matter. What if you bet 1, you lose or you win? Gotta be -1, right? No, sorry. So 3, you win 2 hands in a row, then you get your money back. That's the way it's worked. So what the difference between these two? If you have a look, if you add it up together, 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6, right? So the 1, 3, 2, 6 is exactly the same as the 1, 3, 2, 4, but it take a little bit more higher risk, because as you can see, like 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. So if you win like 3 hands in a row and you lose on the last hand, the 4th hand, so you're not gonna lose anything and you're not gonna win anything. That's it. But for the 1 3 2 4, if you win 3 hands in a row and you lose the last hand on the 4th hand, you still got 2 chips in profit. That's the difference. For myself, from my experience, what I see from the casino that I work, I never seen someone use 1 3 2 6 ever. But I see some guy use the 1 3 2 4 on the baccarat table. Yes, they do. That's the truth. But do I see this someone use this strategy every single night? No. I would say like most of the people, most of the player that regularly come to the casino to play the baccarat or the roulette or the blackjack or whatever, they keep on changing their strategy. Most of the people, they keep on changing their strategy. So someone, like I used to ask them like, oh, why you don't use this strategy? Why you don't do that strategy? Just like, like I don't know, but I have to keep on changing to just trial and error, because some strategy work on this day, some strategy doesn't work on that day. Because someone, like today I come to the casino, I always win like 2 hands in a row and lose. I win like 3 hands in a row and lose. So that's why I use this strategy. Or today I come to casino, I always lose a lot. Like I lose more than I win. So yeah, I use this strategy. The other one depends on the situation. You don't need to use. You don't need to fix on one strategy. You keep on. You need to learn many strategy, and you apply that strategy whenever you want. You just know how to use the strategy. And if you think like, okay, in this situation, in this case, you have to use this strategy, then you use that strategy. Alright. So yeah, try to learn a lot of things, but you don't need to apply everything at the same time. You have to use like one strategy at a time, but you have to know a lot. You have to know everything. Try to learn everything. Alright. So that's gonna be the benefit for you. And yeah, if you think this video is helpful for yourself or your friend or family, you can share this video to your friend, family, or someone like to let them know like how to use the 1 3 2 4 or 1 3 2 6 betting strategy. I hope this video helped you, and all the best to you guys. I hope to see you on next clip. Thanks for your watching, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.